Okay, we're back. And for the next two missions, I could easily bump it up to insanity and not have any problems, because I plan on doing Samara and Thane next. And we got a little research, I believe. No. What do we got here? Oh, I got plenty of platinum. So we're okay. I mean, I didn't really think we necessarily needed all that metagel. And that's 5,000 palladium. And 7,500 iridium. And there's a persuasion check coming up. I don't know if I can pass it or not. I'm gonna go with, I don't know, leave that open. We'll just leave that open. But there's this persuasion check coming up in Samara's mission, and I may need this boost. I don't know if even that will get me what I want. And I'm just going to leave this open for now. I'm going to change it. Probably going to do Garrus's mission. No. I'm going to do some Shadow Broker. Yeah, I'm going to do Shadow Broker after these two. What do I want for Shadow Broker? I'm going to want Energy Drain. Go with stasis. Nah, go with energy drain so I can get the Shadow Broker's shields down faster. Go with energy drain. And go with heavy. And I think for the Shadow Broker one, I'm going to want wide. Because it's not that much about any super big bosses, except for Vasir. Reeve would be nice for Vasir because it's insta hit. All right, but I'm gonna take energy drain. There's enough. There's some drones. There's some other stuff, and there's nice synergy between drain, singularity, and warp that plays in one section, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so let's do Samara first. I mean, I could earn some morality points by doing Thane's mission, but I might actually end up in a worse spot. Who knows? Oh. And if I'm going to do Samara's mission, I need to change clothing. Can't go to a club dressed up in my work clothes. I have to get dressed up for that. And normally I don't do that, but then I saw some people doing screenshots of their Shepard going into the club with the evening dress. I said, well, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. This is horrible. There we go. Alright. How much do I have in the way of down to 6,000 palladium? Alright. Okay. Doesn't matter who I take, except I have to take her. Whose powers do I want to examine? Let's see how far along Mary's come. And we're going for the recharge time there. And I'll just save the rest for now. I know we want to get up to here. Okay.
Pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Come on, let me in.
What do you need? An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
I don't think there's anything down there, but let's just make a final run through. I don't even have enough money for that. Holy cow.
The catch attached in his sexy sextet as they light up the afterlife and soothe the savage beasts of Omega. You won't believe what these girls get up to. For tickets, contact Calyat box offices or buy direct from the Afterlife ticket office.
Weapon damage 5%. This would be good for a soldier. This is really good if you want to do melee.
You won't believe your eyes. Protesters have again attempted to extinguish the Shepard Memorial flame on Torfin. Authorities issued warnings, but Admiral Hackett asked that no arrests be made.
Nope.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm looking into this on my own authority.
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My nephew had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
Did Neff hang out anywhere in particular?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time to the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something to get in there. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth.
I see.
I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth.
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you, Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Do you mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her.
Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things.
We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things.
Really?
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist Forta. His work is sublime, but don't stare at it too long or you may go mad. I don't want anything bad to happen to you, love. I can't wait to hear what you think of Forta.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, Diary. Cycle 34, Orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped your root's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I'm sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, Orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
I think you have to play all of these if you want all the clues you need in your conversation with Morinth.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, Orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Somebody left off the 1 on the script, apparently.
Close the hollow journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
She kills with sex, and I have no plans to sleep with her.
Perhaps you have a right to be glib, Shepard, but caution is wise here. Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds like my kind of Asari.
You joke, Shepard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
I don't know why Shepard has to always come up with the ideas here. I let my teammates come up with some ideas.
You sound like you're working your way toward an idea.
Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more once we're there.
Kent! Society, or a boom for the station's depressed labor market. A new study of the Forge's adaptive capabilities shows that with the proper treatment, young Forger can be molded into productive members of society.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway. That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay. What other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Vayenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the Elcor artist Forta. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Okay. I don't know if I can actually pass the persuade check with Morinth. I've never gotten the renegade. Yeah, I don't know if my renegade score is high enough to get it. And I kind of doubt my paragon is either. The only time I managed to pass the persuade check with Morinth was with a paragon. Never did pass the renegade one. Which is kind of unfortunate because Shepard should be strong-willed. And she is. This Shepard is. It's just that she doesn't feel like being boxed in by BioWare's silly morality system.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
Oh. Are you still here?
I don't feel like doing this one. Let's see if I can.
Lots of money on display here tonight. Oh, now we gotta hit some of that later. Not so loud. We'll hit it. Don't worry.
This is a hard persuasion check if I remember. Let's see if I can pass this
Cred
one.
hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Hank off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? You think she's tough.
Tougher than you.
Score a few morality points. Here, I'm going to fail this one on purpose, just so I can see that Shepard actually can dance.
Hey. Hey! Wanna dance? Watch this.
No thanks.
I'm happy with just me and the music.
I just get tired of the shuffle. And in fact, if you use the blue persuade, that's all she does is shuffle. I'm like, get that.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Wow, that came fast.
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
I wonder if it went so fast because I passed 2 renegades. Because normally, I knock out the guy, the Turian, who's trying to hit up on this Asari, and then I go dance, and then I go over to the bar and pick either the Krogan or the bartender. So, I don't know. Maybe because I hit up 2 renegades, it came in faster than I was expecting.
I know what I like.
Do you?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
There's so many options here. I have hardly even scratched the surface of how many options, but from what I can tell, if you hit one of these over here, you're starting to lose Morinth, but then you get a chance to bail out with a persuade check. But the persuade checks get harder to do. So, besides, I want to pass this. I don't want to chase her off. I'm not using this to explore anything right now. Just get this mission done with.
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The 2 actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
She didn't like it if you answer this one. I'm going to answer this way.
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Do you think this conversation is about power?
Of course it is.
The fact that we're sitting here in your booth means I'm winning.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
That's one I found through my exploration that I like. Alright. Now you're supposed to distract more, and so I assume this means you're supposed to hit all of these investigate things, but first get some assault rifle damage.
I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do.
Didn't Hawk have several statues just like this one?
A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
The Omega Skyline. How is that flame? Is there oxygen in this atmosphere? Is there like a shield all around this area, keeping in the atmosphere? Now, when I got Dominate, basically you can save right here as soon as you pick Morinth, and of course you have to pass that persuade check to be able to pick her. And you get to the next save point, you can reload. You keep the power, but you don't have to keep her. But there's no game reason to ever pick her. I mean, it's like you just met this chick 5 minutes ago, and you're supposed to pick her? That's not renegade, that's sociopathy. I mean, it's just idiocy. It's just like, why would anybody ever really pick her based on in-game reasons?
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Oh, look! I actually got the Renegade one, and not the Paragon. Amazing. I guess I've never... Well, I'm trying to run this as early as possible. The earlier you run this, the more points you've imported from ME1, the easier these checks are. And that last one, I've always found that the Renegade choice is better than the Paragon. It's always nice to be able to have that Renegade on that last choice available. I have never had this before. This is cool.
I'm not the victim you were hoping for.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper.
Morinth.
Mother.
Do not call me that.
I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother.
You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Why would anybody pick Morinth? I don't get it. There's no in-game reason.
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster. Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Supposedly there's a trick here where you can just gain lots and lots of morality points by doing this over and over again.
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, What do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Samara has dealt with the Ardat Yakshi. She remains loyal to Shepard personally. Loyalty of the Justicar beyond question, given apparent bonds of oath rendered to Shepard. Better than hoped, Cerberus activities will not be affected further by presence of on Shepard's team. Presence, I think it's supposed to be on, not of Shepard's team. Relieved to have Justicar's mission completed, unfortunately, body of Ardat Yakshi could not be taken for study. Genetic or abnormality could have been useful. Useful for what? Subject's expertise would have made her a valuable team member if sociopathic tendencies were mitigated. How do we know anything about her expertise? We don't know squat about her expertise. Except she knows how to kill people with sex. So unless you were planning on having Samara seduce Harbinger, I don't see exactly how she would contribute. Alright. Samara power, new outfit. Definitely want the new outfit. Assault rifle damage. 30,000 credits. Where did that come from? I got 32 Paragon points for picking Samara. Should have got 32 dunce points if you picked Morinth. I just can't see pole being very useful, but we'll put a point in it. Why not? Can't hurt. And it's not until level 30 that you can get throw field. So for now, I'll put a point in pole. And then we can respec her later to go up to throw field. And still don't have enough for her. That's alright.
Reference is essential. Not hiring snipers, artillerists, or mail carriers. Alligators may not be looking for experienced With your help, we can make damn sure that the people who live on Omega do so. Act now for Omega's future.
No messages for you, Commander. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Just wanted to check if she had any dialogue. Apparently not. I thought you said I had a message, Kelly. You can't trust Kelly on anything. Nope, we're alright. Alright, check in with Joker really quick. Gotta get this dress off. I don't like this dress.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Apparently he says the same thing if you do pick Morinth. Like I said, the only time I've ever picked Morinth, I promptly reloaded. The only reason I picked her was so I could get the dominate power. But I've never actually played the game out with her. And supposedly, you have the option to have sex with her, at which point you get a critical mission failure, which makes sense. Alright, let's go talk to... I know Grunt's got another dialogue, but I don't want to do that quite yet. And I know Miranda's got another dialogue as well. I'm really surprised I had enough renegade points to actually pass that persuade check with Morinth.
Hey, Shepard. It must have been really hard for Samara to ask you to help kill her own daughter. She told me she really appreciated your help. As hardcore as she is, I'm not sure she could have done it without you.
Sorry.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
Yep, that's definitely true of this Shepard. She left Caden to burn on Vermeer even though she was going after the dude.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
Killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
You don't have magic? What do you call this biotic stuff?
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace. Due in no small part to you.
Alright, I think that's it. I think... I don't think Zaid has anything to say about this, and even if he did, I think it would be queued up to be said later. So... And we're coming up on another difficult persuade check, but passing that one with Morinth gives me more confidence that I might be able to pass the next one as well. Because we're going to do Thane's one next. But that will be in the next episode. We'll get to Thane. Alright, Shepard, see a chiropractor. Really, woman. You got a problem. The whole crew's got this problem. Well, Tally does the little bounce. That's fine. And Legion does his dance, if you can wait that long. Alright. That's enough for now. And when we come back, we'll go take care of Thane's problem. Till then, have a nice day.